The book of Joshua is a captivating historical narrative that draws readers into the ancient world of the Israelites. Found in the Old Testament, it follows the book of Deuteronomy, marking a significant transition. Deuteronomy recounts the Israelites' journey through the wilderness, filled with trials and divine guidance. As they stand on the edge of the Promised Land, the anticipation is palpable. Joshua picks up the story as the Israelites prepare to cross the Jordan River and enter this land of promise. The book chronicles their conquest and settlement in Canaan, detailing the battles fought. This land was promised to their forefathers, making the conquest a fulfillment of a divine promise. The book of Joshua bridges the gap between the Israelites' wandering and their establishment as a nation in the Promised Land. After 40 years of leading the Israelites, Moses passes away. God appoints Joshua as his successor. Joshua, whose name means Yahweh saves, had been Moses' aide. He witnessed God's power and faithfulness firsthand. Now he faces the daunting task of leading the Israelites into a new land. This land is inhabited by powerful enemies. Chapter 1 of Joshua marks a pivotal moment. Joshua receives God's charge and reassurance as he embarks on this momentous mission. Joshua chapter 1 sets the stage for the entire book. It introduces the central themes of courage, obedience, and faith. God's initial words to Joshua are, "Be strong and courageous." This phrase is repeated throughout the chapter. It underscores the challenges ahead and the importance of unwavering faith in God. Obedience to God's law is paramount. God emphasizes that success hinges on Joshua's adherence to the book of the law. The chapter begins with God commissioning Joshua, a pivotal moment in the history of the Israelites. He is to lead the Israelites across the Jordan River, a significant and daunting task that marks the beginning of a new chapter for the people. This river symbolizes a boundary, not just a physical one, but also a spiritual and emotional threshold that the Israelites must cross. They will leave behind the wilderness, a place of trials and tribulations, and enter the Promised Land, a place of hope and fulfillment. God promises Joshua the same unwavering support given to Moses, ensuring that he will not be alone in this monumental task. He assures Joshua, "No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life," a powerful promise that instills confidence and courage. This promise is not a guarantee of an easy path, but rather a commitment that God will be with Joshua through every challenge and obstacle. It is an assurance of God's constant presence and protection, a divine companionship that will guide and shield Joshua and the Israelites as they embark on this journey. As Joshua steps into his new role, he carries with him the weight of responsibility, but also the promise of divine support and the hope of a brighter future for his people. This commission is not just about leading a people. It is about forging a new identity and creating a legacy that will be remembered for generations to come. With faith and determination, Joshua and the Israelites are set to transform their destiny, guided by the unwavering hand of God. Following God's charge, Joshua addresses the Israelites. He relays God's instructions. They must prepare to cross the Jordan in 3 days. Joshua reminds the Reubenites, Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh of their commitment. They had received their inheritance east of the Jordan. However, they pledged to help their brothers conquer the land. This section highlights the importance of unity and cooperation in fulfilling God's plan. God's unwavering presence, verses 5 and 9. 2 verses in chapter 1 stand out, verses 5 and 9. These verses emphasize God's unwavering presence. God reassures Joshua, "I will never leave you nor forsake you." This promise, echoed throughout the Bible, is a source of comfort and strength. It reminds Joshua that he's not alone in his task. God's presence is his ultimate source of courage and confidence. Joshua chapter 1 serves as a timeless blueprint for navigating life's challenges. This ancient text, written thousands of years ago, still holds profound wisdom and guidance for us today. It is a testament to the enduring power of faith and the importance of following divine guidance. It reminds us that with God's guidance and our faithfulness, we can overcome obstacles and achieve great things. The chapter emphasizes the significance of being strong and courageous, even when faced with daunting challenges. It teaches us that faith is not just a passive belief, but an active trust in God's promises. The chapter's message is clear. God's presence empowers us. His word guides us, Our faith strengthens us. By meditating on His Word day and night, we find the strength to face our fears and the wisdom to make the right decisions. This ancient wisdom is as relevant today as it was in the days of Joshua. As we face our own promised lands, let us remember the lessons of Joshua. Whether we are dealing with personal struggles, professional challenges, or spiritual battles, the principles laid out in this chapter can guide us. They remind us that we are not alone and that with faith we can achieve the seemingly impossible. Let us be strong and courageous, for the Lord our God is with us wherever we go. This timeless blueprint for life encourages us to trust in God's plan, to be resilient in the face of adversity, and to move forward with confidence, knowing that divine support is always with us. Are you ready for the next chapter? Just click here to go straight to it.